What's up, everybody? Back with Banter, special day, Sunday. We got Kid Ziggy in the house. If you don't know, man, dude's working. He's done a lot of work with Chad Arms and Colt Ford and stuff. I've been jamming his shit all day, so pretty excited about this interview. It's going to be good one for sure. Everybody, make sure that you're sharing, tapping, all of the good things. I'm going to do my sharing right now. So just bear with me as I'm doing that right now, all my shares. How's everybody doing today? How was your day? Mine was good. It didn't rain while I was out doing Amazon Flex deliveries, so that's good.
Yeah, I can meet you anywhere you want, all the way down Highway 29. Yeah, I've been riding by my lonely, but I'm gripping on a 40 and it got me feeling.
Daniel Guy, welcome in. How's it going? Sherry, welcome in. How's it going? Everybody tap and share, tap and share, tap and share. Let's get a bunch of people in here before the show starts. Kyle Joe, welcome in. Tap and share, please. Tap and share. Yeah, with Joe Tyler, dude be getting putting in that work for sure. Kid Ziggy is dope as shit. Thank you for the heartbeat, Kyle. I appreciate you. I see you, Steph. Welcome in. Got me feeling mighty fine. But I drive this lonely road. The county line is all I've ever known. But I know where it.
How long is your show?
An hour. Everybody tap and share. Let's get the numbers up, guys. I want to be up to 1,000 before I bring in a guest. That's always the best way to do it. So let's do that. Tap, 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 tap. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Oh, you didn't want to come in. You clicked the wrong button. I got it. Yeah, I see the share, Steph. I appreciate you. We just need to get numbers up. 136 is nothing. Let's get that up. Tap, 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 tap. There's Brandy. What's up? Everybody tap. Tap in unison. Tap, tap, tap. How you doing, Brandy? Making sure you're not smoking cigarettes. Tap, 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 tap.
All I know is random strangers walking in and out that door.
Good.
I never felt in danger.
No worries, Steph. It's all good. Just keep tapping the hearts, tapping the likes. Tap, tap, tap. I'll show you guys how to get the auto tapper, and then you'll just tap thousands of times in a second or something. It's like brrrr, it goes crazy. I know, right, Brandy? We're killing it. Killing the game. Hell yeah. Look at that. The AI summary even said, get ready for the interview with Kid Ziggy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what we're doing. We're tapping it out. We're tapping it out. We're sharing it out. We're having a good time.
I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. I think I'm done. I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Yeah, you're the one I'm supposed to learn from. But every time I think of you, I wanna burn one. I try to think of all the
There we go. Look at that. We're almost at 1,000. See, there we go.
reminiscing with whiskey, it got me sad and drunk. And I don't wanna ever fall to your level. Another loss to the devil. You put the whole world on me, but
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
I'd rather tell you I love you and get back into the booze than to
Winston, welcome in.
know what I'm going through. I could scream right in your face, but you still wouldn't get it. I tried in every way, but I just tried to forget it.
What's up, Brandy?
Hey, what's up? I'm here. I'm just gonna keep my camera off.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
You get
Yeah,
some Nicorette gum?
I really haven't been doing gum or anything. I'm just trying to not do, just not even smoke at all.
All right. Welcome in, Gavin.
It's
Rosemary,
really
welcome.
hard. Welcome to the chat,
I mean,
everybody.
that's good. You just stay strong.
Yeah.
There we go. We're over 1,000. There we go. That's
Yep, the
all we
numbers
need to do
keep.
every time. There's Alyssa. Boop. Boop. There she is. How's it going?
Hey, beautiful.
Hey.
I've been jamming Kid Ziggy all day. I went and did that. I did the Amazon Flex, so I just put it on run. It's for the whole time. It's all good.
He doesn't have very many skips,
No.
if any at all, and even some of his collabs are.
Yeah, Colt Ford and fucking Chad Arms and Joe Tyler. Yeah.
King Ego. I mean,
Yeah,
the list
King
goes
Ego,
on and
yeah.
on.
Yep. Yeah, Kingo's dope.
I got to see them. I got to meet him actually in Litchfield when they did the Litchfield show. So it was King Ego, Joe Tyler, some of the J Panda crew, Ronnie, Kid Ziggy. It was a really good show.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. And these are all Illinois people, huh?
They are. You
Yeah.
would not believe. I mean, Adam Calhoun's Illinois too. Like, there's a lot of Midwest talent for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'm rocking the old Dan Bourbon Boys hat. And Keith signed this, but it's already out. But yeah, so it was the Bourbon Boys hat, and then Big Poe signed it. But
That's
so
pretty cool.
Bourbon Boys is Franklin Embry and his buddy Christopher Schoen. But they don't like. Well, I don't know if Chris still drinks, but Frank's been sober for a long time. Eddie, welcome in. Oh yeah, we got tappers in the house. We're up to 2,000 now. Got 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes till showtime. There we go. Kylie's sharing. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing flexes every day, so I have enough money for the Arkansas trip.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
That way I don't so Jen doesn't look at the debit card and be like,
Hi,
oh,
Kylie.
you spent a whole bunch of money. Because I did that one time. The last time I went to Arkansas, oh my God. I bought everybody drinks, and then I went to go pay for my...
Yeah, you doing that.
It was like $250, and then I had to call. So that was when we lived in Colorado. So I had to call Jen and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I just spent $250 at the bar." She said, "You did what?" Yeah. That's why. So Anthony has nothing to say about buying me a hotel room for the next couple of nights.
Right.
I bought a lot of booze for that man, for sure. Look at that with the gummy bear or something. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, a little hi bear. Hi bear. Hi
Hi,
bear. Hi bear.
Yeah. Life is lifing.
That's right.
Very much so. Very much so.
Yeah. How's the weather up there?
It's been raining off and on.
Same as here, pretty much.
It's
Luckily,
been humid, but
hip welcome in. Yeah, luckily the rain held off for my whole run, so that was pretty nice. And now it's still pretty nice outside right now, actually, which means it's stupid hot because of the humidity.
you like that stuff? I knew you would.
Yeah. RJC, I don't even know who that is, but that's the collab that he's the Broken Pieces song right here. Kid Ziggy and RJC. There's a lot of collabs on his catalog. He's got 82,559 monthly listeners, so like it's kind of a big deal for sure. Blue, welcome in. How's it going? John Media in the house.
He's been around for a while too.
Yeah.
His style's changed a little bit. His looks changed a little bit.
His style has changed a lot, and his looks changed a lot too. Like
You went back and looked, didn't you? You might want to ask him about that.
Oh yeah.
You
almost had like a Morgan,
things, you
You
know?
almost had like a Morgan Wallen sound at one point. Like yeah, it's good stuff. Detroit, welcome in. All right, we got 1 minute. He hasn't come in to set request to get up yet, but. Yep, Steph want a mod? Is that what she said? Hold on, stand by. We do that. Somehow. Let's see, settings maybe. Oh yeah, got it. Well, it says Brandy's already a mod, so that's good. But yeah, I got you, Steph.
To him a couple ways, so yeah, he said he would be ready. Let's see what's up. I sent it to him on Instagram and on here, so that way if we can get it to open on one, it's there for the other.
I got you, Steph. You're mod now. Oh, I got it, Brandy. I'm on this shit.
A little bit of learning. We're learning.
Learning you are. See this right here? This is like, I want to say like, I don't know, like Diggy Graves style and stuff like. And so this is him and this Papa Luke, and he's got a lot with this Papa Luke fella that he must be like a local too. And then 7XXXN or something like that. I don't know, but this is dope too.
Features of some more underground guys on there too. Yeah.
Yeah. There he is. There he is. He hasn't requested up yet, but there he is. There he goes. There he is. Hey, welcome in, man. How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you guys?
Excellent. Thanks for doing a quick Sunday show with us. We we had to accommodate. You know, somebody of your caliber will definitely accommodate days for sure.
Oh, dude, of course, man. And I appreciate you even saying that. And honestly, like I've been keeping up with all of Alyssa's coverage just lately on everything covering country rap. And it's just, honestly, it's an honor to be a part of it. You guys are killing it right now, man.
Thank you.
Been hitting it hard really since the Litchfield show. Like you guys really came out and it's moving. Big moves coming.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, like watching a lot of people like I don't necessarily come from country rap. Like I come from more of a hip hop R&B background, and it's like the last like 4 years have really been like more of a country journey for me. And just to see some other guys kind of in the local area start to lean more into that, I just think it's awesome because it's just creating a bigger spotlight on the area. So
it is for sure. Yeah, everybody that Steph's turned me on to but Alyssa has turned me on to has been awesome for sure.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, and shout out Alyssa.
Yeah, we
mentioned it with Ronnie. We said we're ready for that collab, you and Ronnie.
Yes, for sure. That would be dope. Yeah.
It's in the works. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
So let's get right into it. So, what's your inspiration? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. So, man, dude, I'm really just a small town Illinois kid. Like, I'm the oldest of 3 other siblings. You know what I mean? I was always the hard-headed older kid, and but just happy-go-lucky. Always loved music, and it's been something I've been pursuing really for the last like 15 years. It's like on a serious level. But it never really started to do much for me until about 3 or 4 years ago, I would say, is when it really started to kick off for me on the internet and, you know, getting to do tailgates and Tall Boys, opening for Upchurch and Adam and all of them, like, and working with Cole, like, and all of that happened. It just seems like it all just kind of happened out of nowhere. But dude, I've always loved music. But I'm kind of the black sheep in my family. Like it didn't come from like, I didn't have a cool uncle or cousin or anybody, not even a friend or anybody that really did music. Yeah. And so it kind of came out of nowhere. But I started playing guitar when I was 12 and it was game over from then, man. So
yeah, nice. Yeah, my 16-year-old's learning to play guitar, and he's doing it by ear. He doesn't even have any guitar tabs or anything. He's just sitting there jamming on his guitar, dude. It's cool. It's neat to see.
That's how it starts, man. That's how it starts.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. And what was your first release?
God, I mean, my first. I don't know. As far as like Spotify and YouTube and stuff like that, I don't know if you'd want to count that as a first release or if you would count
back
like
to the Dreadhead days. Okay, let's go way back.
Yeah. So I would say my first release would have been an album with my boy Papa Luke from way back in that would have been probably 2017. I would think was my first like serious release on all platforms. Disoriented, Not a Teen Choice is what the album's called, and it's still up on platforms. You can go see it. And yeah, I had locks. I was in college. I was really just a different person. Now I'll be turning 30 here in about a month. So I just feel like I'm a totally different person than I was back then, but you could really see the growth if you go back and listen, you know what I mean?
And I have been, yeah, for sure, all day long today.
Yeah, I heard you bumping Choker Chain when I got in here. That's a throwback.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one. I was like, it's kind of like Diggy Graves-ish, you know, like it's dope. Yeah. It's dope. I dig it. I dig all your shit. It's dope. Like I said, I'm an Amazon Flex driver, so that's all I do is listen to music, you know. And today I just turned it up, put it on repeat, and then put it on shuffle, and just listen to your whole showcase.
It's an honor to be in your rotation, brother.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah.
Did any of his songs like stick out heavy for you? What's your favorite?
Oh man, you know what? Hold on, let me go through because there's a lot. There was the one with Colt Ford is pretty dope. You said that you like the Grinch one.
Grinch has been one of my favorites since it came out.
Yeah,
and the one with Chad.
And the mindset behind it, like the story behind it, like it's your story, but it's just straight to the point.
Look, here we go. Here's the one with Chad right here. Leave Me Alone.
Leave Me Alone is that both of those songs have such a crazy story. I recorded Grinch in my car. Like I had nowhere to record, but I had so much on my mind, and I felt like I hadn't done like a hard rap song in a long time. Like I had been doing so much like melodic stuff, and I was like, I just really want to get some shit off my chest, basically. And I had a lot to talk about. So it's cool that you say that, because it really is like me and some stuff that I went through kind of like right before the music started working for me. You know, I come from a group that kind of broke apart and had our differences, and it's no hard feelings or anything. But again, I just feel like between that and life and family shit, I just had a lot to get off my chest with that song. And I had a friend tell me that it was a bad idea to even drop that song because I was going so like, you know what I mean? I was so heavily into the countryside and it was working. He's like, I don't know if it's a good idea to do this. And I was like, nah, this is one of those personal things that I just needed to drop. And I'm so thankful that it's starting to get some attention again, because that song is like special to me, for real.
It's dope. Yeah, it's dope.
You recorded it where?
In my car.
In your car. So these people that are coming up, like, it doesn't take much. All it takes is what you have inside and getting it out there.
Exactly. Like, and I come from like when I first started that Disoriented Not a Teen Choice album, that was with the exception of the laptop we were using, between the microphone interface and all that little gear, we couldn't have spent more than maybe $250 on all of it. And it's more so just about like putting some time into mixing and stuff. But dude, it's just, we weren't paying people to do all that. Like, it was YouTube tutorials, grinding until you polish it enough and find your sound. And so like, for anybody that wants to start and is passionate about music, I would suggest either going to a studio, or if you want to do it yourself, just spend a little bit of bread and practice.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got for him, Melissa?
You've got some new stuff coming out.
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So over the last couple of months, I've been very busy, and it's been like, I've kind of slowed down on social media grind and stuff like that. But in the past couple of drops, like I got to drop with Joe Tyler right about now was a good one. Ain't Built to Stay is still doing really well. One of my favorites that I've recently done. But I haven't announced it yet. I've dropped some snippets, but I'm dropping a song called Country in My Bones on the 21st, and I'm pretty stoked about that. Definitely country rap. Like, the hook is very country, but the verses are very rap. Like, kind of reminds me of a more country version of Grinch. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So kind of more that direction. That'll be exciting. And I just dropped a New Rock Bottom, which is kind of like my take on like an R&B, almost like an R&B country kind of thing. Yeah.
Like a chill cruise song.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's kind of it's about like being at a new rock bottom. Like, I kind of had like being at the bottom of a drink, like where the rocks are, like rock bottom. I don't know if I portrayed that well enough in the song, but that's kind of what my mind was thinking when we did it. Yeah.
And if you think too, like when you hit rock bottom, like sometimes you think that's the lowest that you're ever gonna get.
Right. Yeah. And there's nowhere to go but up from there. Even it is a sad song though. Definitely like a summer sad breakup chill kind of song, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
How far have you traveled away from home for music?
I've been down. I did a show down in Florida, where I opened for like Kid G, Colt Ford, dude, I'm trying to think. Taylor Holder was out there that time. There was a pretty big list down there. I'd say Florida. I just did Michigan. I'm trying to think about how like far north and south I've been.
Right. I'm
in and out of Nashville pretty often, but probably Florida, and then New York way back in the day for hip hop stuff.
Yeah, that's dope. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you married? Do you have children? You know, what's your home life like away from?
Yeah,
music?
dude. So I am married. I married my high school sweetheart. I've been with the same girl forever, and she's my road dog, dude. My best friend. But it's funny because we're like totally opposites. Like, I feel like I'm kind of yeah. Like, and opposites attract. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dude, there's always going to be the extrovert of the couple and the introvert, and I'm definitely the extrovert with the the dreamer, the big but she's businesswoman. She's got a solid career, beautiful, always been. I mean, she's just always been my best friend. I've been dating her since high school. So yeah, married. We got two kiddos, 2 under 2. So it's nice. It's crazy over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for 18 months apart, and they're 6 and 7 right now, and it can be rough.
7.
Yeah, I commend you. Yeah. Us parents, dude. I feel for it. It takes. I didn't really know how rough. I mean, I can't say rough. I love being a dad. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't know all the ins and outs of it until I became a parent. I'm like, I feel for us parents, man. It's yeah.
Okay, so she said pick my favorite. So yeah, Porch Swing is my favorite so far that I've
Oh,
heard.
dude, I wrote that song for my wife. That song is for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And
No,
that one is like I dropped that on an EP called Homegrown. Homegrown's the name of the EP, and it's very like it feels like grassroots kind of almost like we made it at home, like in the backyard. You know what I mean? Just like very at home feely. And everything, instruments and everything were tracked at my buddy's house. Me and him wrote it and produced it all together. Shout out Elijah Settles, who shot the video too. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that, but it was very out of my wheelhouse. Like it felt very not unpolished, just very raw. You know what I mean?
I dig the mullet.
Yeah, dude.
Went
Yeah.
through that phase too. Yeah.
Yep. And that'll be back. Honestly, I had a wedding. One of my best friends was getting married, and I felt like I had to clean up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I got the haircut, and I'm trying to look nice for my buddy. But now that that's all said and done, I said congrats. It's time to get back to the rock star vibe. So you'll probably see a curly mullet again in no time. So
That's right.
yeah, yeah.
Is our VP, and she wants to know who's your favorite artist that you've worked with.
That I've worked with. Ooh, man. That's so tough because I felt like some of my favorite people in life I've met through this music shit, whether it's people that I've interviewed. Like honestly, some of my favorite things to do in this industry are interviews, because you guys ask questions that like nobody else really takes the time to think about and gets us talking and whatnot. But as far as artists, man, I'd say it's probably a toss up between Chad, and man, Joe and Ego are it's
You three together are just something else.
Right?
yeah, those are my brothers.
I mean, shout out to Bailey too. Like, you guys are something else.
No, I appreciate that. We got a hell of a team going, and it feels really good to be, because I'm the underdog of that crew. You know what I mean? Like even you when I first joined, you were like, man, somebody of your caliber. I'm so glad you're taking the time. I was like, man, I can't even believe people like categorize me like that, because to me, I'm still like. Well, I appreciate that.
You got over almost 83,000 monthly listeners. I mean, that's a big deal for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We were just at 100, man, and then we kind of started tanking. I don't know if it was the weather or what happened to the algorithm, but I got some stuff up my sleeve that'll hopefully get us back up there. So hopefully, yeah.
We've got shows coming up too. That always helps.
Yeah.
Yes, this Friday actually, man. It's gonna be.
So ready.
Yeah. Mud Park shows are my favorite, man. I feel like they're so inviting. Everybody's so nice and welcoming. There's never really any issue. I mean, if you get a bunch of people in one area, somebody's going to try to fuck something up. But for the most part, dude, it's like 99% positive vibes at these Mud Parks. It's just a lot of fun. So,
Have you ever played the rave?
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
Have you ever played the rave?
No, not the Redneck Rave. No, I haven't.
No.
Yeah, I would like to, man. It just.
But
Yeah.
never a Mud Park show. This is going to be my first one.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah,
That's
let's
what's up.
go.
I've always been working whenever Taylorville's going on, so like I've never been able to get over there, even though it's right here. But yeah, this is going to be my first one. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, well, and it's such a bummer that Taylorville's not doing them anymore, because that was like literally my favorite. Like that picture of me when I opened for Upchurch, I was like shitting my pants, bro. There was like 4,000 people out there. It was the biggest crowd I'd ever seen, and the fact that people even knew. Yeah, it was crazy, but that was my hands down best experience performing, man, because one, it was just like I just felt like you just got to throw yourself out there and whatever happens happens, and I felt like it was a lot of fun. It was good exposure. Got to literally meet Adam and Ryan on the same night. So crazy considering how everything is now, but
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, dude, yeah, crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited. Shout out to I'm trying to think of the name of the Mud Parks. Always get me because they're always like it's off-road Pike.
Pike's Off-Road.
Pike's Off-Road. That's right.
And
Yeah.
CC is putting on the event this time.
Shout out Billy, man.
And it did Taylorville.
Yep. Billy's great, man. Billy is who Billy and DJ Cliffy D are who gave me my first look as an independent artist. They just threw me on stage at tailgates and Tall Boys, and it was a blast. Shout out both of them. And we all still keep in touch. Me and Cliffy still have a song that we need to drop. We've been sitting on for a few years. It's, you know, there's just a lot of music in the vault that a lot you guys haven't even really heard yet, but it's going to be coming out soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
So she's talking about artists and people that you have worked with. So it's my question to ask everybody. So if you could work with anybody, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Ooh, dead or alive?
Yeah.
That's always the response, dead or alive.
Yeah.
That is so tough. Well, I'm gonna take the alive answer because one of my favorite, and this is, he hasn't even really stepped into country or anything, but have you guys ever heard of Anderson .Paak before?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
So Dr. Dre found him. He's West Coast. I think he's like West Coast California kind of artist, but he's a drummer, a singer. He raps, he produces, and he is just like, he's got like this Motown soul blues mixed with hip hop and pop. Like it's unbelievable. But I always find it incredibly intriguing when someone can drum and sing. I feel like that's next level, you know, to be like a really, really good drummer, but to also be so good with your vocals. If you ever get a chance, he has a Tiny Desk, Anderson .Paak Tiny Desk. Just go get your mind blown real quick. He is
hell yeah.
incredible. One of his biggest songs is with Mac Miller. You'd probably know it if you heard
it.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
With Mac Miller.
Mac Miller, so I've probably heard him then, yeah.
Yeah. If you're a Mac fan, you've definitely heard that.
With Anderson .Paak, correct?
Yep, Anderson .Paak. Go check that out. I'm sure if you're a big Mac fan, you've probably heard it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Your turn, Alyssa.
All right, so this event coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Who are you most excited to see that's going to be performing?
Man, I'll tell you what, because the thing that sucks about the position I'm in right now with my kids and whatnot is if they were a little bit older and I had like a sitter situation or my wife could come with me and it was a little easier, I would be there the whole weekend, like networking. I'd want to meet, like, dude, honestly, Honest Dave is somebody that I'm like, I almost wish I were performing Saturday so I could fucking meet him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's paving the way for like a true independent right now. It's so dope to watch. But I am only gonna be there Friday, like as early as I can get there. I'll be hanging out, and then I gotta dip out Saturday morning, and I'm so bummed about it.
We've all been there. There's all been shows that we've had to miss that we've wanted to cover, and you know, it happens when you have life, jobs, kids, you know.
And I still got all of that. Like, yeah, I'm literally right around the corner from being able to like quit my job and do this full time. So like, I'm locked all the way in trying to get there, man. So
you want to tell everybody what you do? Do you want to plug that?
I'll tell you that I bartend, but I won't tell you where, just for the sake of being private and whatnot. But yeah, I part-time. So my wife has her career. She kills it. She's awesome, and she works during the day. So I'm daddy daycare all day with 2 kiddos. It's me and them for all day, and then we flip-flop. I go bartend at night. She watches them, puts them to bed, and sometimes we get a few days on the weekends. But since I bartend, sometimes I'm bartending on the weekends. As a musician, I do shows. I go to Nashville to write. I do content. Like, the weekends are like either family time or grind time, one of the two. So it's just constant, you know what I'm saying? But to answer your question, sorry, I'm ADD as hell. I'm probably the most excited to see Struggle, just because I've been touring with Joe and he puts on a great set and whatnot. But I've seen him perform quite a few times, so I'm excited to see Struggle. It sucks that I can't watch Ronnie. What'd you say?
I said, sorry, Joe.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. But and you may see me up on Joe's set for something. You never know. Never know. Yeah. Never know. But I really am bummed that I can't see Ronnie's set, bro, because Ronnie puts on an incredible set, and to see him at, like, I don't know if this won't be his first big Mud Park show, will it?
I'm not sure. I know he's done Keefe Canna, but I don't know if he's done a Mud Park.
Yes, right. I think you're right. And if you are right, then I just wish I could see him at his first big Mud Park, because I know that people are going to be like, who is this guy? You know what I mean?
You guys came up together in this area, in the 217 area, music wise, like.
Yeah. Yeah,
started
like
with both rapping and that gritty, and then grinding, and then changing, and it's evolved into what it is. Like you guys have blown up so much the last couple of years.
yeah, and that's thank you for saying that. And like and Ronnie, like whenever the pandemic happened, like we kind of fell out of touch, like just naturally, you know what I mean? Like the local scene wasn't really like there weren't shows going on. It was just all internet stuff. And I think he took a break because he's got kids and stuff too. And he took a break for a while and he came back in hot and heavy with the country. And it's just working for him. So yeah, dude, excited to see him do his thing, or, hopefully he'll still be down there all weekend to where I could still chop it up with him Friday and, network and stuff as well. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a good interview. Ronnie's good people for sure.
He's awesome, dude. Yeah. Such a good guy. Great voice, too.
Yeah.
Incredible voice. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Brandy, you got a question, or you just going to hang out there?
Is Brandy busy? I haven't been able to hear her or anything.
She's kind of
She's
just
asked
hanging
a
out.
question through the chat, but she might be busy just trying to tune in or my news service.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We did have Jay Panda and the crew on. They're about to have an event locally in Mount Olive. Are you going to be around during that?
It depends on what the dates are. Is it coming up?
August 15th. It's on a Saturday.
Okay.
It's the week after. It's just down here in Mount Olive. It's close. I've had a few people ask me if you were going to be there. I was like, I don't know. I know there's going to be people hanging out, and it's close, and it's right here, maybe.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to see if I can pop out. One thing I will say is on top of 2 shows this month, we also have 3 birthday parties in the family, and we're hosting everything this year at our house. So like we got
That's
kids.
a lot of work. I know.
Yeah, a 30th birthday for me, and then 2 kids parties. It's gonna be fucking. So anyway, I say that to say though, with a few weeks out, I may be able to see if I can scoot out there though. I'll definitely see what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I love what they're doing, bro. There's just another independent crew that's doing it. Shout out Jay Panda and just all those guys, man. Trello, just I love to see it grind, dude.
Maybe Stone's coming out. I know Blind Fury's coming out. Like it's gonna be pretty big. I'll have to shoot you the flyer so that you can see what's up.
Yeah, most definitely. Blind Fury is one of the most talented freestyle
He's
rappers.
crazy, and if you've watched him from the beginning, like 106 and Park, and like all of it, like he's something too.
Legend, absolute legend. He almost got on that "Leave Me Alone" track with Chad, but he was really close. But I think he ended up feeling like, I don't know. He basically told Chad that he's like, I think you guys knocked it out of the park. I don't think it needs a feature, but we're gonna get one eventually too. He knows about me, and him and Chad are boys, and like I said, he was that close to doing it. So we'll get him on one.
You got anybody that that we should know, that anybody all the listeners should know? Somebody that you think is gonna blow up.
Well, and not to put on for my own team too much, but I honestly think that it's only a matter of time before Ego and Joe for that matter too. But I think Ego's got this, like, hip hop is so mendable, you know what I'm saying? Like what Big X was able to do, and he kind of just stepped right into country, did a whole album, got all the biggest country singers, but not all of them, but most of them on one album. And he's like heavily respected in country, coming from a heavy rap background. And I could just totally see Ego doing something like that and being very, very good at it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I agree for sure. Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got some.
You travel in Nashville all the time. Have you been to any of the cool bars or the underground bars that they talk about where you can go in the back door?
In Nashville?
Yeah.
I have not, man. So I'll tell you, and you could ask anybody that I work with down there. Like when I'm down there, you will not catch me downtown or trying to go to Aldean's or try to like that. And because I've been downtown Nashville before, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tons to do. I think it'd be a blast to go down there like during prime time hours and whatnot. But when I'm down there, dude, I'm too much of a workhorse to want to go out and like hang out. Like I don't really want to. The only time I want to stop is when I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm in the studio, I'm songwriting, I'm doing content, I'm podcasting it, trying to shoot pretty much anything I can get done down there. And if anyone's ever like, hey, let's go grab a bite to eat, I'm like, can we like just get it delivered so we don't have to leave the studio? Because I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to lock in. So
Right.
not
You're
yet.
like, I've been writing forever. I need to get this shit on the fucking in recording.
Yeah, exactly, man. Nah, I care so much about the work aspect. It's almost hard, and I have so much fun doing it too. It's almost hard for me to like step off for leisure stuff, you know.
Right.
But
Let's see. Trying to think of something else to ask you.
I can't hear Alyssa. I think she's.
She's.
I can't.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Are you talking, Alyssa? Oh yeah, you are. You're muted or something. Hold on, what's going on?
There.
Oh,
I think
just
she's
come
gonna jump
off and
back
come
in.
back on it. That's what happened. It's something. She got disconnected or something.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, man. There's some. I love this interview thing because, like, I know the local bar scene here in Sweetwater and stuff, and so like I can get you guys down here to come play in Sweetwater. It's more or less that the bar owner is like, I don't know, extremely conservative and you know, new stuff or whatever. But this stuff, like the singing and all that stuff, I'm sure that he'd be a little bit more down with it. So I'll share your stuff to him for sure because it's a beautiful bar. It's called the Carpool Garage. It's got a gigantic stage. If you go on my shit, I did a Ice Ice Baby for karaoke, and I run around the whole parking lot. Shit, like I get into it. It's dope. It's dope.
That's awesome.
It's a great
Yeah.
place.
For sure. Nope. No, can't hear Alyssa.
Nope. Still can't hear you. I don't know what happened. That's weird. Christian,
Can
welcome.
you hear me now?
I can.
Yes.
What'd you do?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if it's my charger or what. That was weird. I unplugged it and now it's working. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's totally.
What I
your
was saying was we have some comments in the chat, some
Yes.
questions and such. Molly P is on our team and she wanted to know, how old were you when you were inspired to do music?
So I was about 12 when I wanted to play the guitar. My mom had a friend who had had a son that was a lot older than me, but he played guitar. He wore skinny jeans. He's a skateboarder. He liked rock. I just thought this kid was like the coolest punk around. And so I wanted to be just like him. And I begged my mom to take me up to the pawn shop and just get me like the cheapest electric guitar, the smallest little amp you could find. And just and same thing, and just playing from ear. I did a ton of Guitar Hero Rock Band stuff. So like, I just feel like and my music teachers, I feel like everyone always hated the music teachers growing up, but the music teachers always liked me for some reason. I never understood it until I picked that guitar up and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I think this is like what I want to do. And that kind of changed everything. Like when I was 15, I moved to a different town, went to a different school, and made some friends that like enjoyed rapping, and we just started rapping in a closet in my basement. You know what I mean? Like every other aspiring kid wants to do. And we won like a local talent show when we were 15, and like got most entertaining award or some shit. And it just never stopped. From that point, I got addicted. Like it came from something just kind of fucking around with some friends, and then it turned into, wait a minute, some people actually like this. And you know, that's kind of where it started. I'd say 12 is when I wanted to do like I knew I was in love with music, but 15 is when I was like, okay, let's start putting music out and seeing what people think, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. So if you could pick one song from your catalog to somebody that, you know, just starting to listen to you, what would it be to kind of showcase your talent?
Right now, that song for me is Ain't Built to Stay, I think. To me, I'm really, really trying to do this country pop thing because it seems like that's where radio play is. That's where all of the like stadium tour, all the popular stuff kind of is it's either straightforward country or it's like country pop stuff.
You're right.
And so I don't really have the means or the money to like go down to Nashville and hire studio musicians to like record a full production country album, or even really a single would probably cost thousands of dollars. So I'm really leaning into like working with producers, trying to get country pop stuff. Shout out Backyard, bro. You're gonna hear a ton of production from me in these upcoming months, maybe even years, and it's primarily going to be Backyard because that kid is insanely talented, and you're also going to see him more with Joe and Ego, and probably active in Nashville because he's a workhorse too, but he produced Illinois Cowboy, and that's kind of like the song that really started this run for me. The first song that really ever popped off, and it was Backyard, and we didn't even really know each other, but definitely started a relationship with that song. So
Hell yeah. Let's see.
I have not had a chance to keep up with the chat as well, but someone sent a rose.
We should go back down
people sending you roses and gummy bears and all sorts of stuff.
I know people will be sending you gifts and sharing the live, and let's see where
Thank you, Steph. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Trying to see if there's any other questions in here from the chat.
Steph said we ride to that song. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Grinches, I'm telling you, I was worried that song wasn't going to do well based on what people were trying to tell me about it, like before I ever released it, and just the way that it kind of had caught a natural algorithm on YouTube and Spotify. It just made me super happy that it resonated with people, you know, because that song is a big, like, I felt so much better after I got recorded that and got that shit off my chest. Like you could kind of hear it in the song too. I'm just carrying this weight with me, and I just let it out, and it felt
brick
great.
By brick.
Yes, and that's all truth, bro. Like the second I broke off and kind of from the group thing, and even during the group, bro, it just feels like I've always built shit from the ground up, and like always been the one that wanted to put the most work into it, and I've kind of been addicted to building a brand, you know what I mean? Like building something from the ground up, and it's taken so long to get to this point. And so that song is like getting shit off my chest, but also kind of flexing and like just reminding myself like, hey bro, like you got this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's confidence music.
You've got a tour coming up too with Joe and Ego. I know some of the dates have changed a little bit, so we've been trying to keep up with that and keep sharing that. Are you going to be at all of those shows? There's only a handful that I won't be at. We have two, obviously the Mud Park here coming up on Friday. But you're only going to see me and Joe from that. You won't see Ego or Joy. But then at the end of the month, I think we have Joliet, Illinois. And then nothing in September, like a whole month off from shows. So that's probably when I'll start pumping content and whatnot. But 3 shows in October. If I'm not mistaken, I think Little Rock, Arkansas is our last stop of the tour. And I got to remember if we're going back out to Indiana or not, because Indiana is always like one of our have to go to Indiana, dude. They go crazy for us out there. I love it. Joliet's the one that got moved to October. Yeah. Yes, that was supposed to be a July show. Yeah. 2 of them. And then Pops is going to be on there still. That's the end of August. Yep. You'll be at both of those. Those are the closest ones, correct? I'm going to be in Cookeville? Yep. No, I won't be at Cookeville. No. That's going to be Indianapolis. Indianapolis, I'll be at. There, yep. And Molly, one of our girls, Molly, she's over there too. And so is Brandy. So yeah, we'll be there. We're trying. Hell yeah. No, you guys show up and show out, dude. We're trying. We're working hard. For sure. We can't spread as artists, all we can do is make the music and put it out and pray that it resonates with people. But like folks like you guys are the reason why it gets pushed to the masses and it gets pushed to promoters and bloggers, and like you guys get it to the next level of PR, and you take word of mouth and make it a bigger thing. And it like you shout out you guys do, because it's not easy, and there has to be like a passion about it, and clearly you guys have it. You know what I mean? Definitely. Now, that. Playing off of that, I have a question. As an artist, do you like to see physical flyers? Because Steph has come across a couple shows, like the Jamie Ray show, I think it was. She came across a physical flyer in a Casey's. Like, do you like to still see those things, like stickers, flyers, just reels? Do you like to see posters? Like, what do you as an artist like to see, like, people push for you? Physical flyers to me are so cool. You know what I mean? Like the word of mouth, like the classic word of mouth way of getting things out is such a cool way of doing it. I just feel like with social media being so prominent right now, it just seems like that's how like at least like 95% of people are consuming everything, even their content, shows, movies, concerts, like anything that's going on, there's probably a Facebook event about it or a damn you know what I mean? And so anytime that anyone takes the time to print out flyers and go spread them around town, I always think that's so noble and like very, very cool thing to do. But I think
for it to work well, you kind of have to be in an area of like maybe college towns that would do really well in QR
Where
code kind of
it's
stuff.
at.
Yeah, that kind of
yeah.
stuff for sure.
So I used to own a bar in Greeley, Colorado, and it was a live music venue. A Lil White played there, a bunch of Juggalo rappers that played there, Long Cut played there, like all sorts of good artists have played there. But yeah, it was a college town, and so that was a lot of what I did for promo was went out there, made flyers, went to get kicked out of Walmart for doing flyers outside of Walmart, like all sorts of, or just go walk through the mall parking lot and just put a flyer in everybody's windshield
The
wipers.
windshields, I remember those. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to do it for sure.
Absolutely, dude. It's dedication at the end of the day,
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it showed for sure. I had way better shows if I was out there doing promo all the time and having flyers everywhere.
Yeah. No, for sure, dude. Like I said, word of mouth is the most effective way, like putting something right there in your hand rather than posting it and hoping that it comes across somebody's page or like dumping a bunch of money into advertising, which there's benefits to doing that too. But like,
Right.
especially with like ticket sales and stuff, I'm sure you can guarantee BCC has probably got a budget to run ads to make sure that regionally it gets pushed on an advertise, that's just dope that they came from Tailgates and Tall Boys, so it kind of makes total sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, shout out Billy, man. Shout out Billy. Biggest promoter I know.
So, what's your advice to any of the upcoming artists? As far as like in their career, to keep striving and stuff. Like, what makes you keep going?
Yeah. What keeps you going? I would say at some point when you're on your career and on your path, you're making music, you're putting it out, you're doing the thing. I think you have to remind yourself why you're doing it. Like, are you doing it because you love music, or are you doing it because you're looking more for like the commerce that to get paid from it? Because that's two totally different things. Like, and if you could find a way to do both, I think that's the ultimate. Like, it's hard to do both. Mm-hmm. But I think the most successful people find a way to do both. But to me, I love music so much, and I'm blessed enough to be paid from it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm lucky enough to do that.
Yeah.
Because if I were just focused on being paid from the music, then I probably wouldn't be writing a lot of it. I would probably try to have other people come in and get involved with it and be like, just make whatever is going to do well. You know what I mean? But I care too much about it, and I want the craft I want my personal touch on everything. And so I would just say, make sure that you're being authentic. Try not to be somebody that you're not. Just stay true to yourself. And you have to network and shake hands, show face. All of that's important, but I would focus on yourself instead of trying to build some big team with your friends and your buddies. Like, it's fun to do that, and the camaraderie of it is super dope. And I love, like, me, Joe, and Ego, and Joy, like, and Bailey. I would definitely consider us a team. But at the end of the day, we're a team of solo artists. You know what I mean? Like, we have our own runs that we're going on. We prioritize ourselves first, and then in the meantime, we're like, hey, can you hop on this? Can you hop on that? Let's do that and the other. And when that happens, it's like boom, and it's awesome. And collaborating is my favorite part about making music. But you have to focus on yourself and protect yourself in this industry, because this industry is full of snakes. You can't really trust people. I love people. I love to give people the benefit of the doubt. All my favorite people I've met have been through this industry, but all my least favorite people in life have also been through this industry.
Yeah, right.
So you have to be so careful and protective of yourself. Own your masters. Don't sign a piece of paper until you read it. Shit like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Never give away your masters, for sure.
No, God, no. Unless and if you're all about the money and you're like, I just want a 360 deal so I can get a few mil in my pocket, I don't care about ownership, I just want the money now.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Do your thing. I don't hate it.
That's one thing that I know we've discussed before with some artists is like, they don't realize, like, yeah, you go and get that money, you go get a car, you get a house. Okay, well, there's taxes to come later on. Like, there's real life stuff that comes behind all that money. And that's why the artists that are humble with their money go the furthest, in my opinion.
That's right.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, like Colt Ford, dude. Like, that dude has wrote songs for Jason Aldean. He has hit the charts with his own music and just done legendary stuff. And when he performs in a concert, you'll probably see him in a button-up shirt, cowboy hat, jeans, and boots, and he'll drive a truck. He's not driving a damn Lamborghini or buying chains and doing like he's a humble man. He's very successful, and I guarantee you the majority of his money is dumped into his family and his home and stuff like that.
100%.
Yeah, I got to see him at the Illinois State Fair, and he put on a good show back then.
He's one of my
awesome.
favorite humans on the planet. That dude is so amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God that he got healthy again. That was a scary moment for a while.
Yeah, dude. What's crazy is when that happened, the last song that he had dropped was with me. Like,
oh, wow.
And I was so, and then it's like he recovered and then he turned around and dropped a song with Cliff. And I just remember, like, I was in touch with him during those times, man. Like, I wasn't gonna blow his lineup or anything, but I was just like, because we had just been in touch, like, just were on the phone not long ago when all that happened, and it was shocking shit, man. But by the grace of God, dude, that dude is still. He's got like that Willie Nelson factor in him. Like Willie's 94, still touring, like killing it. It's gonna take the doctors telling him, you cannot perform tonight. You just can't do it. You're gonna hurt yourself. That's the only way that you're gonna keep him off a stage. Yeah.
You can tell he loves it for sure.
Yes. Yep.
Who's someone that you went and saw that's, I mean, obviously Colt Ford's your favorite, but like who's someone that you went, like growing up, like that influenced you, that you saw perform, that's been an influence for like your stage presence?
I would say my biggest, as far as stage presence and stuff, my first concert was Shinedown at the Illinois State Fair. Actually, I think I was about 13 years old. Yeah. That show changed my life. Like the lead singer of Shinedown and just like his ability to just, the crowd, I don't know, when he's singing, or not even when he's singing, when he's just talking, he's got a way of really keeping your attention. Yes. And yeah, he walked through the crowd and like the spotlight on him, he's talking, he's making this big, and he'll like sing and walking through the crowd. Like he blew my mind. And on their hype songs, I mean, just a killer band, amazing voice, hell of a stage presence, and also super humble. You know what I mean? Just humble people. That I would say him. And honestly, Papa Luke, the guy that I worked with on the majority of my early stuff, that guy used to just lose his top on stage. Like I can't quite match his energy. Like he will literally, like, if he has a hat on, he'll shake his hat off and bounce and go nuts. I don't like lose my shit up there, but any energy that I give up there is definitely taught from he was my right hand man for a long time. So yeah.
So you kind of keep talking about a group and stuff like that. You were part of a group. I don't know if you want to talk about it or not, but what was the name of the group? And you know, anybody you still talk to in that group and stuff?
Oh yeah, sure. No, everybody's cool, man. Like there's no hard feelings. Like I think there's so many bands and groups that broke up over the years, and it's normally like when there's a bunch of like millions of dollars and stuff involved, and it's normally over some deep stuff. But this was just a bunch of creative people that we had a hard time agreeing on things. Some of us were working at a faster rate than others. Some of us were prioritizing. There were also, like, this was before I had kids. Some of the other guys did have kids, and it wasn't something I could wrap my mind around at the time. Like, I was like, what do you mean you don't have time to do this, this, and this? Like, now I get it. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, the group was called Zipper Collective, Zippir. And our YouTube channel's still up. All of our, I think our albums aren't on streaming platforms anymore, but all the music videos we ever did are still up on the channel. A couple of live shows that we did are still up there too, interviews, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of like what started like my local buzz a little bit. Yeah. And when I first met Ronnie, we opened up for him during his last show. Like he went by Pitch White for a long time. And he was doing his like retirement show from rap where he was going to take this break for a few years, which he did. And then now he's back hot. But right before that, we opened up for him. And man, I'll never forget that night. It was a packed out show. It was awesome. But yeah, if you ever want to go do your research and go watch Dreadhead Ziggy, Zipper Collective is the place to go.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yep.
We got about 5 minutes left, I guess. It looks like. Alyssa, what do you got?
Who was your first concert that you went to? Like mine was Master P, Lil Romeo, and Big Timers. So rap was my first concert ever.
Yeah.
But I've seen all sorts of artists, but as where it started for the music, it was Master P and Lil Romeo and Big Timers for me.
Yeah. So Shinedown was my first show. It was supposed to be Slipknot, actually. I was like rock, kind of a metal rock driven kid for a long time, being a guitar
It's a show
player.
in Springfield.
Yeah. No, Slipknot came to the convention center. Yeah, my parents wouldn't let me go. I was pissed off.
It was a good one. You missed out. Not
I
gonna
bet.
lie.
Yeah, one of my buddies went, and he had the tour shirt on at school the next day. I was like, you mother. I wanted to go. But yeah, that was my first concert. But as far as hip hop, dude, like the first show that I went to, when I was a musician making hip hop music, and my first hip hop show that I went to really pay attention was Lupe Fiasco.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a show up in Chicago where he's from, and it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. And he just a total lyricist and made super meaningful music. And like in the early phases of stuff, we wanted to be like conscious rappers, and that was the thing. So we wanted to rap like him and Kendrick and J. Cole. Like that's like who we wanted to sound like at the time. So that was probably the most impactful. Yeah.
So when you're alone in your car and you're bumping music, what's your guilty pleasure song to listen to?
Right now, and it has. Right now, it's Future. Future just dropped an album, and he's got some hits on there. He's got some misses, but there's a song called "Money Over Everything," and it's just like dirty gutter, old school Future, and he's got crazy bars on there. And every time I hop in the whip, I just want to crank it and listen to that. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Go check that out if you have time. But
yeah, I definitely will. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
All right, well, a couple more minutes here. What did you want to add the last little bit here?
You want to plug anything? You want to shout anybody out?
Plugs? Yeah,
absolutely. So first and foremost, shout out Bailey Edwards, man. That dude is making it happen for me right now. And shout out you guys. You guys have been amazing hosts. You guys ask great questions, and I'm willing to do this anytime. So if you guys ever want to have me back on, I could always find 30, 45 minutes to jump off and hop on here.
Live when we're out there. I'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We could do an interview while we're out there. Totally.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, new music, August 21st. I haven't posted about it yet, but you will see it. August 21st. Show this Friday. Got more shows at the end of the month. But basically just more music and shows coming up. Once October comes around, tour will be over, and it'll just be locking in for the holidays, writing music, but gonna keep my online presence, you know what I mean? So just gonna try to stay as active as I can while I'm raising my family. So
keep those reels coming, all of that promotion that way. It does you justice for sure. The numbers say so.
Yeah,
that's
most
right.
definitely. You already know it. So
right
thank
on,
you guys
man.
so much.
Thank you so much for the interview. It's cool to just jump in and do an interview and be able to do that, you know, like she's like, well, let's do a Sunday interview because that's when he can work. I was like, shit, what up, JT? Yeah, I was like, that sounds good. I was like, whatever, it's all good. Like, it's all good for our numbers. It doesn't matter. Like,
yeah.
And like you said too, we're more than willing to accommodate, especially, you know, you have a busy schedule. You've got to fit time in for your family. You've got shows coming up. So that's important.
Not everybody is always that understanding in this industry. So thank you guys for just being real humans with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'll definitely be back on. So thank you guys for having me.
Right on. God bless you, man. You guys have a good night.
Yep, you too. Likewise. See y'all.
Yeah.